All right, so I told you guys that I will wager or venture a guess for, what the world actually is in FF14, and where it may come from. Now, I'll be honest, my biggest question when it comes to the 12 in FF14 is, where does Hydaelyn and Zodiark fit into all of this? And is Hydaelyn and Zodiark even the only gods or crystals, like big crystals? Because if the 12 are considered to be gods of Eorzea, then clearly Hydaelyn and Zodiark is much larger, right? Because unlike the 12, Zodiark and Hydaelyn seems to actually have the ability to destroy entire universes, like regardless. So that already confuses me quite a bit, where they fit into it. Now, we know, let's just go over what we know for a fact. We know that there is Eorzea and the planet Hydaelyn. We also know that there are other planets thanks to the Warriors of Darkness. We know that they came from a different planet. We also know that there is an ocean of ether, because that's where the primals come from. And we know that there is some kind of in-between place where souls go, like the Ashians, for example, who don't cross over into the ocean of ether, but also don't stay on Eorzea once they die. They go into there. I would argue that the world most likely lies somewhere in this in-between. So somewhere between this world between what separates Eorzea and Hydaelyn, the planet, from the ocean of ether, lies this world. And I would say that the world is most likely connected in some way. So if you have the planet here that Eorzea is a part of, and you have the ocean of ether here, you have the world that is connected to both of these. And I would say that the 12 is then gods in pure form. So unlike primals, because primals aren't actually gods, as I've also only recently figured out. Because primals are gods, but because of how they're summoned, they're not really the original gods. Like how those gods were to be originally. Because they usually come back sort of exacting whatever revenge their summoner wanted them to exact. So if their summoner wanted them to destroy X, Y, and Z, right? Those gods are now going to want to destroy X, Y, and Z. This is, for example, one of the reasons why the Sylphs, are they called the Sylphs? Who's the leaf people in FF14 again? It's Sylphs, right? It is the Sylphs. It sort of explains why their god isn't sort of power hungry and mad and wants to kill everything, because the Sylphs aren't really like that. They just want to be protected. They don't want to destroy or conquer anything. They don't really want to kill any of the mortals of Eorzea. They just want their forests to be safe. So when they summoned their god just basically protects their forests. He doesn't do anything like anything weird in that regard. But what if the 12 is quite literally just pure primal souls? So souls that wasn't invoked through worship and the manipulation of ether crystals, but literally pure. So when the world fired up, it pulled souls from the Aetheryte Sea or the Ether Sea and pushed it into Eorzea. And so now you have the god in their purest form, not scarred by sort of, whatever influence mortals would have over them. That would be my best guess as to what the world could be. Bothers me about that is why the world goes dormant, because it states that the world spewed out 2 gods. Those gods then had children. Then the world spewed out 2 more gods. Then it went sort of completely fucking dormant until eventually it fired back up, spewed out 2 more gods, and now seems to be completely and utterly dormant. It just does not act anymore, which almost suggests some kind of interference. Either like someone activating it and then deactivating it, or someone deactivating it in order to stop it from spewing out gods. That would be my guess. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, right? I genuinely don't, I'm trying to make sense of something that I'm pretty sure I don't have enough information on. But these things are interesting to me. So fucking take that with whatever you think is important. Because, yeah, I genuinely don't know.